There's only so far that two-wheel drive is going to get you, and when it comes to incredibly slippery conditions like this, sooner or later you're going to have to upgrade to all-wheel drive. Today's systems are incredibly sophisticated and far more commonplace than you may imagine. For example, you can get every single one of Volkswagen's passenger vehicles available with its 4-motion all-wheel drive system, apart from the Polo. But with Australia's relatively warm and dry conditions, you might not know just how hard they're working. So I've come here to a mountain in New Zealand to see just how hard those 4-motion systems can work. We've got a Golf R, we've got the new T-Roc, there's even a van. This should be fun.
And it's not just a handful of models that have turned up. The incredibly refined Touareg is also here, representing the large SUV segment. We've got the load-lugging Passat and 1-ton Amarok. The ultra-popular Tiguan is also here, and the Arteon provides a high-performance companion for the Golf. Let's get stuck in. The stunning backdrop to our winter wonderland is the Southern Hemisphere Proving Ground, a purpose-built facility nestled in the Cardrona Ranges not far from Queenstown. When it isn't overrun with flailing Volkswagens, many of the world's car manufacturers use this incredible network of frozen tracks to continue winter testing while the Northern Hemisphere enjoys its summer. Over the course of the day, we're putting the VW fleet through a series of challenges. A teardrop-shaped arena teaches the Scandinavian flick. This maneuver deliberately unsettles the car before entering a turn and forces it into a slide. The grippy all-wheel drive can then power the car through the slide for spectacular results. Simple, right? It's not. This exercise highlighted the fundamental differences of the cars. The short wheelbase of the T-Roc and the superior Golf R power allowed them to blast through bends with ease. The slightly larger Tiguan also benefits from the same lightweight, shorter length principle. And while the longer Passat took a little more encouraging, eventually all the cars were ice dancing. Next, we hit up the slalom, in which the single Scandinavian flick was multiplied through several turns. The Arteon's prodigious power is a real treat, and its longer, wider stance allows incredible stability and precision, even in these seemingly impossible conditions. As the speed increases through each turn, you can actually see the momentum building like a pendulum. Get it right and it's ballet. Get it wrong and, well, let's just say I didn't every time. Finally, we pieced all the segments together for a Motorcana to see which vehicle had the best combination of all-round grip in the snow. With its torquey diesel 6-cylinder and clever suspension system, the Touareg maintains excellent composure and defies its size, just as it does on the road. But what you really want to know is how the van went, right? The mighty crafter might not be the most graceful on the mountain, but I still can't believe just how it threw its bulk around when many other commercials would have ended up in a ditch and late for a drop-off. The difference in character between models is astonishing, but the single common thread is sheer grip that only the combination of all-wheel drive and proper winter tyres can offer. And all on a surface that was almost impossible to work on. Maybe I should stick to all fours too.
Not a bad day in the office, and I could have done this all day. But how's this for a thought? The sun's out, the snow's melting, and believe it or not, this is one of the worst years in 10 years for snowfall at Snow Farm. Global warming? Maybe. And whatever the cause, there's never been a better time for Volkswagen's ID range of electric cars. And maybe that's what I'll be in when I come back.